Good morning. We begin with breaking news out of Madison County. This developing story just into our newsroom. One man is dead after being hit by two different cars. Torrential rain and flash flooding are creating major problems in McGee. We've even received word of a possible tornado that happened in the area last night. Good morning and thanks for waking up with us this morning. At least 5 rooms damaged after a fire rips through a Jackson motel. Good morning and thanks for waking up with us. I'm Jessica Bowman. New overnight. It's an exclusive developing story you will only see on WLBT News this morning. 2 more people busted and behind bars connected to Clinton Chop Shop. Here's what I know. Clinton police tell me they bust 2 more people believed to be connected to the Simon City Royals gang connected to the Chop Shop and storage area for stolen goods at home on Cherry Stone Circle in Clinton. You see them there. It's a story we first told you about last week. Here's the breakdown on the 2 behind bars. Those people you first saw there, 24-year-old Ashton Durr from Brandon and 33-year-old Charles Nelson from Richland. Chief Warren says the 2 are in jail in Warren County on other charges, but his department has a hold on them and has warrants for both of them on conspiracy charges related to possession of stolen property. Those warrants will be served. He says upon release from Warren County, I will be following this story closely this morning and throughout the day as it continues to develop. Meanwhile, it's a story that has emotions running high and a community still up in arms this morning. The Brandon High School marching band banned from playing How Great Thou Art during their halftime show at the football game. Take a look at this exclusive video. Parents in such disbelief by the Rankin County School District's decision, they decided to sing it out, How Great Thou Art, last night from the stands. That's right, you see it there. They made the decision since the band was unable to play it and hundreds joined on in. 3 on your side cameras were there to capture the crowd in action. We're told the Rankin County School District banned the halftime show because it's already on thin ice with the U.S. District Judge. Back in July, Judge Carlton Reeves issued a court order prohibiting the district from participating in any religious activity. Reeves says the district has already been fined 1 time. Now school officials are trying to keep from getting fined yet once again. Our cameras were at Brandon High School last night. We caught up with parent Kimberly Moore about the hot conversation, and she weighed in. The Rankin County School District told WLBT the school board and district office are very saddened by students and will not be able to perform their halftime show. Meanwhile, now to this update. Officials with Jackson State University say the housing gridlock that left more than 300 students without a place to live will be solved this weekend. As of Thursday morning, 42 students who registered for campus housing had not received a housing assignment. University President Carolyn Myers did not want to elaborate on what caused the issues. The university has placed 100 students per day in housing. Classes start Monday. WLBT cameras roll as Madison Mayor Mary Hawkins Butler goes into federal court. Take a look at this video. The flyer handed out door to door before the August 4th election that drew lots of attention has now landed in federal court. The Madison mayor was in court Friday regarding that flyer sent out just days before she faced Stacey Pickering in the auditor's race. The plaintiff, listed as anonymous from Hinds County, has named Governor Phil Bryant, Attorney General Jim Hood, and Secretary of State Delbert Hosemann as defendants. The person who has filed the complaint is asking for a temporary restraining order to prevent state leaders from identifying the printer, authors, and funding source of the mailer. The complaint says state leaders had threatened prosecution and no one should be prosecuted for exercising their constitutional rights. Take a look at this video. It's exclusive video. It happened last night at the Parkside Inn Motel off Interstate 55. It happened just before 9 last night. We spoke exclusively to the man who dialed 911. He tells 3 on your side the fire started in the maid's room. He says as flames ripped through the roof, employees rushed to try and put out the fire with extinguishers. The owner says he'll have to relocate several displaced customers to other rooms, but has no space right now. Jackson firefighters investigators are trying to determine what started the fire. And more exclusive video you will only see here on WLBT. Escaped Hinds County inmates Montreal Anderson and John Rollins are back behind bars this morning. The 2 were captured Friday afternoon after a high-speed chase down I-20 from Clinton into Vicksburg. All while our cameras were rolling. This is exclusive video as the 2 were transferred back into custody of Hinds County deputies. Clinton police say they stole a truck from a Chevron gas station about 1:30 yesterday. Police put out a bolo on that truck. It was spotted driving west on I-20 by a state trooper. That crime ended up being the crime that got them caught and back behind bars. CJ LeMaster talked to the man whose truck was stolen while his dog was still inside. Man pulled over for reckless driving in Lamar County appears to be the victim of a stabbing. Take a look at the video. Deputies say the man appeared to have been stabbed when they pulled him over yesterday. Sources tell 3 on Your Side the incident began at a complex in Hattiesburg, but that has not been confirmed to us yet. Lamar County Sheriff's Office tells us the man was taken to the hospital, but his condition is not known right now. Hattiesburg police are investigating. New and developing this morning, 2 Mississippi middle school students are behind bars this morning, accused of planning a murder. We send it straight to Rose Eckler. She's in Oxford with the very latest on what federal agents found that made them jump into action to protect Oxford Middle School.
Of seeing your weather pictures, all you have to do is snap a picture of them, and we want to see them. Send them into us because you could receive
a coffee mug,
a free WLBT coffee mug. So wake up, send us the pictures of your sunrise, send them into our WLBT social media. We're talking Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Wake up, send us a picture, and you could be going home with that.
And we'll announce the winner coming up in the next half hour.
We'll be right back.
Right, Howard, take a look behind me. Voting is underway here in Rankin County. Now, actually, voter turnout has been really low today. I talked to people at the courthouse today. They tell me it's the lowest that it's been in several years. So they want people to come out and cast their vote for the primary election. 2 big races we are looking at. Take a look at these election campaign signs. They line the roads here. So Cross Gates East Precinct here in Brandon. Now, 2 big races we have our eyes close on today. The corner race, Jimmy Roberts has been the corner in Rankin County for a long time. He will not be seeking re-election. 3 people are on the ballot. Another big race I will be watching closely for you tonight is the Superintendent of Education. I'm keeping a close eye on those numbers. They will be rolling in on your TV screen. They will also be rolling in live on our website, msnewsnow.com. We will continue to keep you updated live. I will be here throughout the night, keeping a watch on this coverage. And don't forget you can download our app, msnewsnow.com. It is free. Download that app. We had those election results rolling across our app in the red bar. Take a look at it. Again, I will be here live throughout the night, keeping you updated on what is happening in Rankin County as our Decision 2015 coverage continues. For now, reporting live in Rankin County, Jessica Bowman, 3 on Your Side.
Howard, it is crazy out here. I'm going to show you what the mayfly looks like. If Jerome will follow along with me, I'm going to pick one off of here. This is about how big it is, about 1 inch long with a tail. Take a look. I'm going to let it go so I don't kill it. Take a look there. You see houses covered. It is a sea of mayflies in this area, but homeowners I spoke with today say they are creating quite a nuisance. I think many people have a lot of labor, especially in this neighborhood, to do because of all these mayflies. You see them there just hanging from the homes. They're just swarming around us. Here's another one. They're probably all in my hair, so don't make fun of me. But again, they die pretty soon, and you see the dead ones. They're going to have Jerome paint on the ground. You see the dead ones, so they're just creating a big mess in these neighborhoods here next to the reservoir. We want to see your pictures. If you are having a mayfly trouble, send it in on our Facebook page on WLBT. We want to see if you're experiencing the same problem these guys are. For now, reporting live in Rankin County, Jessica Bowman, 3 on Your Side.
Take a look behind me. You see Jackson Police has set up their mobile command unit. Such a huge operation that began early this morning. So many Jackson Police here at the intersection of Northside Drive and Bailey Avenue, just across the street from the Express Fuel Mart, which has created much controversy in recent days. Now, just in, the Hinds County District Attorney has filed a petition to shut down the Express Fuel, calling it a nuisance.
A lot of folks got to get their stuff together because Jackson's just turning, outrageous.
On the heels of a Jackson police officer being shot in the knee at the Express Fuel, Jackson Police Chief Lee Vance decided to set up the mobile command unit at Northside Drive and Bailey Avenue to make the police presence known.
It's my opinion and my decision that we're going to present a large presence with the assistance of the Hinds County Sheriff's Department and reassure the public that we will not be intimidated and that we do have control of this intersection.
For some time, Express Fuel has been the center of controversy. Many people say it's a drug haven, and that's why members of the community, along with members of the Jackson City Council, want the store shut down.
Because it's a nuisance to the community. The activities are unsafe, and now they took it over the edge. A police officer's been ambushed, and now this store needs to be prosecuted. I want my police officers to stand on their training and let these criminals in this city know that they're in charge, not the criminals.
I just spoke to Hinds County District Attorney Robert Schuler Smith, who is here on the ground with the Jackson Police Department, and he tells me he filed this petition to get the express fuel shut down. He says this will prohibit them from continuing operations such as a gas station or a convenience store. So that information has been given to the Chancery Clerk, and now we're just in waiting mode to see what happens. So we will continue to keep you updated. As for Jackson Police, again, you see them behind us. Now shift change has just happened, so a new group of officers are out on the streets. They're inside the mobile command unit, and they are patrolling this area 24 hours. For now, reporting live in Jackson, I'm Jessica Bowman for 3 on Your Side.
That's right, Howard. Water's being drained, but people are catching fish like the one in my hand. Now, this is what's going on right now. We're going to take a look over here into Crossgates Lake. As you see, the water is being drained, but this is what is happening right now. So many people are out here taking advantage of the water being low. They're actually catching fish. They're not even having to use bait or tackle or anything. They're just using nets. So it's a pretty fun evening out here, as they don't want the fish to go to waste. They want to make them of use. But I was able to speak to some longtime residents out here earlier today, and they told me they just want the lake to be back to normal. Right now it's pretty muddy, but the process is in works and should wrap up, as you heard Mayor Lee say, in about a year. And so for now, we're just going to get fish kisses out here at Crossgates Lake in Brandon. For now, reporting live, I'm Jessica Bowman for 3 on Your Side.